Yeah, probably
I'm proud of it.
Jared, Lizzie, everyone else.
I'm up there for sure.
I feel it.
But I saw the shirt and I was like, this is so cute. I love it with the, autism, with the fucking skeleton, with the guns. But then I brought it out and I was like, is this offensive? Because I do not want to offend that community because I love them. I don't want to do that. And then Jared was like, well, let me take a test.
So I took a test, an official test, and the news is I show autistic traits slightly above the population average. I'm a 14.
Whoa.
And shout out to this website for only $3,000. They could fully assess me and tell me if I'm really autistic. That's it.
So wait, what were the questions?
Can I tell when people's facial expressions are signifying how they feel? There's a lot of questions like that. Can I tell when someone's upset? Do I like to be in a large group of people? Do I get upset when my routine is thrown off?
Am I autistic?
I'm literally like, wait a minute.
I definitely
this is the problem, though. This is why everyone on the internet.
And she's still alive. If she looked down, there would have been certain parts of her body where she could see straight through her skin, her tissue, her muscle, and see her bones. There were giant holes all over the lower half of her body. She was completely covered in feces. There was feces in her stomach, inside her stomach, in her mouth, and even her ears. She had been trapped on this couch for the past 12 years of her life. By the time that she was found, she had melted through the couch into a hole and her skin was fusing with the brown leather. The only contents found in her stomach would be sofa cushion foam and feces. Did she eat it out of desperation? Was she fed it? We don't know. The worst part is, we're still unclear why any of this happened. There are theories that range from locked-in syndrome, where someone is fully conscious but unable to move their bodies, Beverly Hills had a love child, like a secret love child. This is that secret. It's huge. It's luxurious. There's apartment complexes with private underground parking. That sounds like a regular. No, it's not, okay? They have elevators straight up to your suites, multiple closets.
They have elevators in parking lots? Dang.
They have buildings that are just amenities. Apparently, if you live in there, you can have a chef make breakfast. Like, you know how hotels, you go to the breakfast bar? They got a breakfast bar.
Oh, that's good.
That's so good. And because a lot of A-list celebrities and CEOs live there, they have outdoor parks that is not open to the public. It's genuinely a city within a city.
Oh,
yeah.
So all the rich and famous can just like hang out
and walk around
in public
and go on dates.
Oh
yeah. Okay, this is where Korea's gold spooners live. Back in the day, before they, ruled this globe.
Later, Jung, Che, and 4 other chat group members go skiing in a resort near Seoul. This promotional film shows off the 5-star facilities. It's in Kakao Talk messages from this trip that Kang sees evidence of serious sexual assault.
최종훈과 정준영의 그 일행들이 최종훈의 지인인 한 여성의 친구들을 스키 리조트에 부른 상황이었어요. 그 상황에서 함께 술을 나눠 마셨다고 하더라고요. 그리고 여성들은 술자리가 얼마 되지 않아서 일부분은 거의 기억을 다 잃을 정도로 다 까먹었대요.
At 8 p.m., a friend of Sung Lee uploads a video to the chat group to share with Sung Lee, who was not on the trip.
How good of a high five, the sound, all of it.
Okay. So it's a sound
Entirely
game.
blindfolded.
And no using sonar.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no being a giant bat. Okay, who are the teams?
Well, if it is a sound game, I should do with Amanda.
Okay, fine.
Arash and I. Okay. Chance
We
and
got our
Angela.
teams.
Don't fuck it up.
All right.
This is annoying because you're let down that you're on a team with me.
I'm not let down. I just don't want to lose.
Best out of 3? Okay.
You'll get 3 attempts.
And if your relationship cracks, you're out.
Okay.
Okay,
Shit.
you look like you're a part of the wall.
Shut up. Yay! No, not now.
Okay. I will whistle if you guys are getting into a dangerous place, if you're walking off set somehow.
Oh, okay.
When I whistle, you will spin around 5 times.
Okay.
And then you can begin.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
1,
2.
2.
Professor Cable, thank you so much for speaking to us today. So your career to date has been puzzling out, life, and has been puzzling out the interaction between career and purpose and how to make fundamental changes. Could you describe how you personally find yourself feeling alive at work?
That's great. It's a great question. I want to start off by saying I went through a little stage where I put myself to sleep at work. And that has created a foil or a contrast that has helped me ever since. But I made myself into my own robot by figuring out how to make a certain thing work in the classroom and in terms of publications. And then I got into a groove, and that groove turned into a rut. And that rut lasted about 6
But some of it is just like the way that men make friends. There are very few, especially you're talking about your intimate, your strong friendships. There's very few categories and very few ways to go down that road with another man. It's usually one of a few things. Your best friend as a man is usually one related to you, maybe. That's my brother. Didn't even need to make a friend. My parents made him for me. So we sort of rolled together since we were little because, he was right there. So how you gonna not? That's like when people hate their brothers, I'm like, oh, he must have put some work in then because by default, y'all should have been at least chilling. And then there
This gate that will open is the entrance to your subconscious mind. On the journey to that place, you will leave all your ballast behind you and throw it off. And along the way, you'll see how wonderful this relaxation feels. With every step that we get closer to this place, you can relax more and more. And don't worry. You don't have to stay wide awake until the end. If you're ready to sleep, you can just do that. You may not remember every word afterwards, because in this deep relaxation,
most of the people I dealt with were high-level drug traffickers who had hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm doing this interview in silhouette because two agencies and an intelligence agency informed me that the Medellin cartel issued a contract on my life. I spent a year and a half putting together what I think is one of the more sophisticated fronts used in undercover. I built the persona of Robert Musella. I dressed the part, certainly had the lifestyle, drove a Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, Jaguar. I was embedded in real businesses. Had an air charter service with a private jet. We had a jewelry chain with 30 locations on the East Coast. A lot of cash goes through the Diamond District every single day. So if you've got those kinds of businesses, you have a very good excuse for where the cash came from. I was embedded in an investment company, a mortgage brokerage business, and even a brokerage firm with a seat on the New York Stock Exchange. And then I and my partner began a 2-year
I think we have to, because, with the 359,000 missing children in America as of 2022, according to the FBI, what else do we need to do? Just sit around and not talk about it? No. You know what? It's just too disturbing to watch. It's just too disturbing to watch. Someone's kid is missing. Do we not bring light to it? Do we not address it? I just feel it's our responsibility. And every once in a while, I do these because I think it's our responsibility to bring attention to it. And many of the positions that she took and claims she made, multiple were prime ministers. Multiple were billionaires. These are her claims. And while we're going through it, she was pushed back on some of the claims. But I advise you to go do your own due diligence, your own research while you're going through this. At the same time, while it's not easy to